Hey friends, Jared's here today. It is Monday. We actually just got back from urgent care, so kicking off this vlog. If you are a new viewer, you won't know that I got super sick last year and I dealt with, I think, vestibular neuritis or some sort of vestibular like malfunctioning situation. I think it's called, what is it called? Vestibular hypofunction, where like one side is just like the signals are off, whatever. So I had that. I resolved that by like early December, late November, and I was living my best life, had like hints of it here and there, but like nothing crazy, nothing prominent. And then this last Thursday, I just like sat up in bed, he brought me something, and I was just like, oh my God, why am I dizzy? And just off and on throughout the past few days, just always kind of a feeling of like floating or like I'm on a boat. It's not so much up here, which is what it was last time. Now I just feel like it's kind of in my ears and I'm just not really well. So the urgent care did all the tests. We had an amazing doctor. She was very nice, had like a Pride BLM shirt on. I was like, God bless, this is great. And she ran all the tests. She was very thorough. She did notice some like weird things. And then she heard like a little heart murmur, which is not at all concerning. Like she's like, tons of people have this, but like, let's just get you evaluated just to say we did it. So just like another thing, super fun. And then she saw like my pupils doing something weird. I still don't really know what that's going to be, but it was not nystagmus, which is what you get, like the shaking in your eyes. So I don't technically have like BPPV or vertigo. She thinks it's like some sort of, either it's neuritis that came back or like it's some sort of like, I need a tune-up on that. So I'm getting a referral back to my PT. Hopefully I'll see my guy Dave or my girl Dominique. I love them. And hopefully we can get something going there. But other than that, she's prescribing like Zyrtec and Flonase just in case it's like allergy related, because like your allergies can mess with your ears. And then she did see air back there, which I feel like is probably from the Lake Chelan trip and like the changing altitude, because we did have like ear popping, and I've been having ringing lately. So it could be as simple as that, and it's just like my vestibular system being sensitive, or it could be that it's like come back or gotten aggravated from something. So more to come. I'll take you along for this journey just like I did last year. I foresee some PT exercises in my future. But yeah, for now, whatever. We just went to Trader Joe's, got our little haul for the week. I got 2 snacks that I haven't tried. These Mi Krob snackers. Thai rice noodle snacks, crispy, sweet, tart, and savory. And then this spicy tempura seaweed snack. Jared's like, no thank you, I don't like seaweed. So we have those. Got some whole wheat bread for like sandwiches. Some bell pepper. We got more Go Macro, double chocolate and peanut butter chip Go Macro bars. I've been loving the rice crackers lately, so I got some of those. Some sweet potato for a little whatever, sheet pans. Jared likes these.
I'm gonna open them right now.
You want to open them right now? And then we got some roasted garlic hummus. Jared loves the vegan buffalo dip.
Oh, shit slaps.
I got some tuna because I feel like I need to be eating healthy and taking care of myself with protein. So I'm going to make these. We're just going to throw it back. We're going to relive summer 2022. Okay? Let's ride. So I'm going to be making some tuna fish salad. I have a jug of milk. We're out of garlic powder, so I picked that up. Got some baby spinach, and I got 2 of the Caesar salad kits for dinners. I also got some heirloom cherry tomatoes. We're going to do the TikTok feta pasta. Got some asparagus for a sheet pan. Got some rice for the freezer. I wanted like a little party sampler for the rice cake, so I got cheese. Got my feta cheese block for my feta pasta. Got a little cilantro as well. We're going to do like little fajita veggie bowls. I don't know if they've always had these or if these are back, but I like these little crisp, crunchy crisps. They're like, I think like chickpea or something. Some fresh basil. I also got some English muffins, some whole wheat English muffins I can have for breakfast. A whole thing of red onions. Rice cakes. And then pasta. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Probably gonna get Chipotle bowls for dinner. I'm gonna try these. Let me wash my hands and we'll do a little taste test of these. Oh my God, crack. Ooh. Oh, that is spicy. Oh my God, can you grab my, oh my God. Okay, that is spicy. Fair warning. Ooh. Whoa. Bitch. I don't even know how to describe this. It almost tastes like ramen, but like sweet. Alright, we're gonna get something for food. I'm gonna try to chill out. I don't have anything tomorrow, so I was able to get in with a different physician for the heart murmur, just to like get that started for the testing. And then I'm gonna message my doctor tonight and ask her to send over the referral. And we're just gonna hope this doesn't get worse and I can still complete client work and everything. I'm just like taking on a new web project, so I'm very thankful for the work, but I need to be at my best. So fingers crossed I can just get in, redo the testing, see Dave, we'll get a little plan going. So more to come. I'll take you along the journey, the unfortunate journey we were not expecting. But hey, at least it'll distract me from wedding stuff.
Yeah.
We did make our seating chart with the little layout that we have right now. So I feel very accomplished on that at least. So yeah. Hello friends, happy Tuesday. It is a new day. Today I went to the doctor and they think basically they found like a little heart murmur. But it's like very innocent and like very, very minor, like can hardly hear it. So they're like, honestly, a lot of people have these, like, unless you have like an actual like reason why your heart would be like damaged or like a congenital, like hereditary thing, it's not really a concern, like, especially when you're so young. So she said it was great. And then my main PCP, my primary care, she got me hooked up with a referral to my PT office. So fingers crossed I can get that in because I have been calling like all day and their phone lines are like down. So I don't know if they're just like super slammed. It's like the day after the holiday. But I'm gonna keep calling and try to get in. But I'm feeling okay for right now. I've definitely had like some ups and some downs, like driving and like lots of movement and like busy populated places are a lot. And then also having the more like KN95 masks is kind of a lot when like going to the doctor's office because it kind of fucks with my glasses and does like this, which makes me dizzy. But after I kind of came down from that, I chatted with Lauren, I made some food, I've been staying hydrated, I've been staying nutritioned, and I feel better, but still definitely not back to my normal self. But I'm gonna take you along. Hopefully we can get into PT this week, get an assessment, and see where we go from here. I just really hope, like I already feel better than last time, so like I really hope this is just like a tune-up and I'll do exercises at home and I'll start to feel better. Obviously I'll feel a little worse before I feel better, and that's like the whole point of like still going out and driving and still going out and pushing myself. I know how this goes, so I'm gonna keep that up, but I am catching up on some Real Housewives. I also got a new bridal box. Let's unbox that right now together. I knew this was coming. This is just basically, I'm gonna gift this to someone. Will love this. Oh my God, I'm keeping this. Gorgeous little like Mrs. pouch. This is like in that style. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called, but that certain designer that makes all of these lately with the engraving, but oh my God. And then I got this cutie little pearl veil. Maybe I'll wear this on the rehearsal dinner night. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it just clips into your hair. Yeah, maybe I'll wear this with Lauren's help on the rehearsal dinner night. I think that'll be cute. And then I'll just gift it to someone else after that. The idea is that this box is your say yes to the dress box. So this is like what you'd get when you are dress shopping. But that's okay. Designed with you in mind. Okay. Some sort of apparel. Oh, okay. It just says bride in like orange and pink, which I think is cute for like the summer. So I guess I'll leave that out. I'll wear that. And then these I will keep in their wrapping, but they are the say yes to the dress like sticks. And I had already had my dress stuff like months before I even started getting the box. So that's okay. It says say yes to the dress, and then it's a no for me. So people can use the little paddles to show what they want. I think that's a great idea for someone else, so I'll definitely keep it and then I'll gift it. Then we also got, oh I love this, the I Do like ring tray. I think that would be really cute. That'll make a good detail shot in the photos. And then I also got a Mrs. ring, and it's gold. That is gorgeous. I don't know if I'll wear that, but again, I will gift it if I'm not using it. Okay. We've got that, the shirt. You love to see it. Yeah, I think the pearl veil will be really cute for the rehearsal dinner. And then I want to go everywhere with this. This is so cute. I will definitely be using this and then gifting it after. I will keep it. Ooh, it really smells like chemical though. Maybe like the glue or something. I'll be keeping it here. Gift to someone else too. Love. Okay, well, did another unboxing. I'm just getting so excited for the batch. I'm really not gonna do anything until like a couple days before, and then I'll start like putting everything together, but I do need to test the backdrop stand. So I'll do that with Jared at some point, maybe this weekend. And then we have his groom try on. I will definitely be sure to record that this Saturday. So we ordered a heather gray and a black suit to just see what he likes. And then we're doing the, I think it's called apple red, but it's like a darker burgundy red, either bow tie or long tie. So we'll see what he likes. I'm very, very excited to see what he picks. But yeah. I'm feeling okay. Like, as you can probably tell, I'm in way better spirits than last time when I had this. So I'm just gonna try to keep my business afloat. My friends just decided to hire me for a really exciting web design project for their little farm, and I'm very, very excited for that. So I have like lots of things to be excited about and stay positive about. So we're just gonna do what we can, stay in a good headspace, literally and figuratively, and yeah, hope for the best. Hello friends, we are making the pasta. I am going to do farfalle, macaroni product. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do the TikTok feta pasta. So I have my basil and using this thingy. We're getting our tomatoes. Oh, you need to be charged. Okay, sorry. My battery's dying, but you know the drill. We're gonna put the organic cherry tomatoes and the feta in here, brown that up in there for like 20 minutes, cook the pasta, top it with the fresh basil, mix it all together. It's gonna be delish. I have updates for you on PT and my exercises, so I will get back with you very shortly. But for now, I'm gonna handle this and I'll document later. Going for a walk. And so it begins again. We will try to retrain my brain. Like I said, I don't think it needs as much retraining, but a little bit. So we're gonna go on a walk. When I see trees or poles, I'm gonna go like this. Ooh, that's some talent. That's what we're up to. Had a delish TikTok feta pasta. Did you like it? Mm-hmm. I think we got the sauce right.
Yes.
This time.
Sauce is spot on.
Hi. Happy Wednesday. I'm still dizzy, but I think today is probably like my best wake up other than like Sunday. It's been pretty good. So I'm gonna keep doing my exercises. I had a little bit of a yogurt bowl. I'm gonna have half of a Go Macro, and then we're gonna get into our first round of exercises. So basically, to update you guys, I heard back from PT and they cannot get me in until early July or mid-July, 3 days before my fucking bachelorette party. So I know the exercises that worked for me last time I had this, and I'm just gonna start VOR 1 and then work up to VOR 2 and cancellation. And then by then I'll be able to see her. And this is like always what they said, that like you could utilize these exercises at home if you felt it, and that like sometimes you just need a tune up or whatever. So I'm really fingers crossed hoping that's the case. I also woke up with like a little tickle in my throat and I'm having some phlegm, but we went for a walk outside yesterday, as you saw. So I'm hoping it's just allergies, like the tickle's gone now. But oh my God, if I get sick while I'm dizzy, it's not gonna be ideal. We're working through that with our anxiety and it's gonna be okay. So I will show you the exercises because I think I need to document it this time, because what if it happens again? So we're gonna go through that. I'll show you my VOR. I did this last year too. I was looking through and I actually was able to pinpoint like the weeks. I was able to like find the lessons and like their notes. So wild. Anyway. I think I'm gonna do a bit more of a detailed description this time. Sorry if you're not interested, but for me, like vlogging is a huge way that I can like look back and capture my life and capture any relevant info. So I think this will be really helpful in case I need to tune up again and I get in the same situation. So we're gonna do the VOR. Basically, it's just the sticky note with the letter on it and doing this and this. And then after we do that for a while, we'll add in like marches in here in the living room. And then the VOR 2, I believe, is just walking forwards and backwards while doing that. And then also cancellation, or no, VOR 2 is when it's closer to you and you're basically following the letter, you know? And then cancellation is when your head goes the opposite direction as the letter, but you like still keep your eye on it. Lots of different things. Anyway, so I'm gonna try that and hopefully that will do the trick. And then I'll see her mid-July, Dominique. And apparently Dave, the other icon at physical therapy, decided to, I guess, like scale back or retire. So he's only working 2 days a week, unfortunately. So yeah, just like not ideal, you know? And I think I'm just gonna wait and do my exercises and hope that I can get in. I might try calling on his days that he does work and just like ask if he has any cancellations, but I forgot to do that today. So I'll do that right now. But otherwise, I think I'm just kind of stuck doing stuff at home. So yeah, not ideal, but we're making the best of it. I have to go and get some video for a client today at 1. Otherwise, pretty free, so I'm gonna try to get some client work done, and that is my agenda. I swear I just vlog in the same place. Anyway, we've got Mariners on. I know I didn't show you my exercises. I will. I'll remember at some point tomorrow. But I just did them, so I'm kind of coming down from it. I'm gonna cook dinner real fast, just leftovers. The TikTok feta pasta, chef's kiss, always hits. We're gonna do that and a Caesar salad kit, tongue twister. And then we're gonna relax for the rest of the day. I'm feeling a little sleepy, kind of done. Got a lot of work done. So we have more work tomorrow. We have therapy, which girl needs it. You know your girl needs it. So we're gonna have therapy, and then we're gonna get our brows done. And then Friday I have 3 back-to-back client calls. So it's gonna be a very busy day. And then this weekend I get to catch up with Maya on Sunday. And we have our Grooms fitting. So that's kind of like what's coming up. Basically everything else the same. No wedding updates yet. I don't know, TBD. So hopefully some of that will come in soon. And yeah, I'm just doing what I can. We did also run through like welcome bags for the hotel for all of our guests, and we've kind of come up with a firm plan for that. So I'll show you that also. Obviously a lot of this stuff is gonna happen like late mid-August through September. That's when we'll do like tons of wedding trips. But for now, like we just don't have things really firmed up yet, so we can't really proceed. I want to finish my memory wall though. That's like my big thing. But other than that, like I can't really do much now. So unfortunately, that is where we are at. And yeah, it's time for dinner. Hello friends, that's my breakfast. Yes, I was just eating. It is about 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, and I am so happy to report my icon Dave, my favorite PT guy, he has a last minute cancellation opening tomorrow morning, bright and early at 8:45. I am so thrilled. This is like the best news yet. I've never been more excited for a medical appointment other than the last time. And even the last time, I wasn't fully sold on PT. Like, I didn't know if it was gonna work or what I had. So I would say this is like the most enthused I've ever been to go to a PT office. So I'm stoked. I'm so excited. We start that tomorrow. Definitely, like, it's just still kind of the same condition. I have better times, I have worse times. And I'm still doing my exercises, so I'll show you those today. I won't forget. I'm gonna do them actually here after therapy, I think. And then I'm just gonna work from home the rest of the day. And then at 3 o'clock, we're gonna get the eyebrows done. And then just come home, cook a little lazy dinner, and maybe go for a walk with Jared. I think that would be helpful. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. So pretty soon I'm gonna put on the AC. Let me look this up. Good God, yeah, 80 degrees. So, yeah, we'll see if we want to go for a nighttime walk in 78 degree weather, but I think it would be nice. It's looking lovely outside, and it's good for just my whole situation. But basically, I had a rougher morning this morning because I got into a stress spit again. And I'm pretty sure that it's stress and anxiety that like makes it worse, which like I've heard that's the case for like BPPV and like vertigo. So like it has to be correct about this too. Anything with like your vestibular, like nerve or whatever, it's the exact same area as like anxiety. So like prolonged stress and anxiety can cause vestibular, like especially if you've previously had an injury to the vestibular situation. Which is what I have. So good to know. And I went through and I just kind of thought about all the stress that I've had. And like, I'm not even kidding you guys, like this is why it's so important. Like the littlest thing can throw your body off and you will never take it for granted another day in your life. Like with how crazy this shit is, like not trying to like scare you, but like this shit is probably more common than it's not. At least vertigo. Luckily, thank God, knock on wood, I do not have vertigo. But like any of this stuff, like I have a friend who has seizures when she gets stressed out. I mean, she has a seizure disorder, but like things like that, like, you never know what you could adopt or what has been there and you just haven't noticed it before. And stress is just so important to keep down. So anyway, I looked through, I kind of did a mental checklist, and I have been stressed nonstop for the past few months. So like starting in like February, March, I took on so much client work to try to fund this wedding that we're having. Then stress about, you know, if people are going to RSVP, stress about if vendors are going to respond, if they're going to show up on time, if everything's going to go smoothly. Just my inability to be calm, not knowing the vendor costs and everything associated. Planning my batch. Are people going to pay me? I mean, I'm literally riding on like $3,000 in a contract. Like I did have someone contribute to stress who didn't pay me. And like that was my worst fear. So like all of this stuff. And then on top of that, you know, this sickness I had last year caused the vestibular hypofunction. Is it going to come back the second I get sick again? When am I going to get sick again? Oh my God, what's going to happen? Is this ever going to come back? Or am I cured of it? Clearly it came back. But just like so much. And then bills, stressful, like tax season, taxes next year, filing jointly, changes from the wedding, you know, health insurance. I had to last minute get on different health insurance. Didn't know mine was ending. They didn't grant me an extension. And then just, you know, saving for a home. How are we going to afford a home? We're putting down tens of thousands of dollars on this wedding. Like, you know, I don't have to do all these things, but that's unfortunately like the life that I chose. And then, you know, vacations, going on my vacation to Seabrook, going on my friend's vacation, planning her stuff, juggling client work, client emails coming in. Like there's just been so much like on my shoulders. And I think like Jared had a good point of like, there's just a lot going on this year. Like this year is probably a pretty rare occurrence, and like hopefully this won't come back after this, but it's just a good sign to like focus on my health and like not jeopardize that and like really like slow down my stress. So anyway, I just get in these fits sometimes. I'm also PMSing this week. It like just started in full force. So I think I get in these fits of like, I can only remain positive outlook for so long. And then I'm like, oh my God, but like, what if it's this? Or like, do you really think it's not going to come back? Like, I don't know. And I just get in like the what if, like catastrophizing like thought. So that's just a little peek into my anxiety. I'm sure lots of you can relate. But anyway, I know I'm not like looking at the camera, but it's just a lot. I kind of look up when I process, but yeah, it's just been a lot. And I think it just like hit me last night, and I kind of Googled like vestibular with like anxiety, and it says that like, at least in the case of vertigo, it can trigger more episodes. And that's kind of what my friend Kenzie has. And it's like episodes or like worst days or something. For me, like there's worse moments, but like it's always there, which I know Kenzie also has that, but she just has like vertigo episodes on top of that, I believe. And so everyone's different, but I definitely believe, I mean, vertigo is linked to your vestibular system. It's a failure of your vestibular system. So regardless, this is vestibular. I can see how stress and anxiety of any sort will help or hinder any sort of vestibular progress. So that was that. And then also, you cannot make this up. This is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Not like it's like not funny, but like it's so ironic, because I don't even know how many of you before I told you had even heard the term vestibular. It is such a rare like niche thing. I mean, people deal with vertigo or dizziness, but like the word vestibular, they don't usually know unless like their doctor has told them. Deadass kid you not. Our wedding designer, Cassie, her husband is a vestibular PT specialist. It's just hilarious. Like, you cannot make this shit up. So she did offer if I ever want to chat with him or whatever. And that was so nice of her. She didn't have to do that. But she just reached out on my Instagram story. She just reached out on my Instagram story and was like, hey, like, I just want to let you know, like, I know more than most people about this. And so when she saw I was dizzy, she was like, what's going on? So that was kind of crazy, that she knows someone so closely to her, and he is in Portland. So he works for like a Oregon, healthcare thing, but, they, lived in LA before, and he helped people with exactly what I have. So it's just so wild. So it's good to know I have him too. I have other resources, but, I'm just so excited to see Dave and like get back into it. I just feel like I'm like overwhelmed with like a flow of like, okay, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I have positivity again. And like, I'm going to get an answer and like see if Dave like confirms or reassures what I believe. Because that's the hardest part, is the unknown. Like, okay, but I need to see them. Like, I need to get in order for them to say, oh yeah, that sounds likely, or oh yeah, we see this often. Like, I don't know. I can Google, but that's not great for my anxiety. And like, I don't know the exact studies or the latest treatment. So like, I just want him to evaluate me, see what it's at, you know? And I did do the dizziness handicap inventory or whatever here, just so I could like, in case I wasn't going to see them, I was going to compare it because they give it to me in the office. But I'll kind of tell him like what I'm at. They'll have me take it again when I'm in the office. And then he'll do the MSQ, which is the motion sensitivity quotient. And that's like the clinical evaluation where he like does things and then has me count like how long the dizziness lasts. So like if it makes me dizzy for 2 seconds, I say that, or 5 seconds, you know what I mean? And then it's scored. So anyway, very happy to be back. I know this is a long clip, but that's just kind of my FYI. And I'm just feeling really grateful. I'm in a really good place right now. So of course I will take you along, tell you everything. I have 2 client meetings. One of my clients graciously was able to cancel. It's just my mentor. It was like a check-in, really quick check-in call. So we just scrapped that, tabled that. She's a conference she's going to, so it worked out. And then I have 2 client strategy calls when I get home. So my hand is kind of shaking, so I'm going to leave you at that. That's my vestibular update, and we will get up and do exercises very soon. But I have therapy, so that will also be really good for me. Okay, so I'm back from my eyebrows, and our designer sent over these potential emblems, and I have a clear winner in my head, but I want to see what Jared thinks.
Oh, God. This one.
Oh, okay.
but I don't know.
I like that one. I do like the concept that it's like the same thing.
I do too. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I was like, oh no, I like that as well.
This one? Or that?
I was drawn to that one a little bit.
This one?
Yeah, and then I saw that one, and then I was like,
I just don't know that most people will even know what that is.
yeah.
And this is reminiscent of like the welcome sign, I feel like.
Oh.
It does
right.
kind of make sense to have it be like just our initials. I like the vibe, but I almost feel like it's kind of like I don't like the order of JK because it's like an acronym.
Yeah.
I love
that
her
too.
concept of like we're as one, like it's together.
That's what I was thinking too. Is like, well, JK. I don't know.
I just don't even think people will notice it's a J and a K. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like this one's more
with
obvious.
That one, not with that one.
For the vlog, will you tell them that you don't mind going with mine?
Yes, I don't mind going with yours.
Jared is very easy to please, so we're gonna go with this one. I tried to mark it just so she could see. I just like how it does fit the rest of our design signage, which you guys will see in the future. And I just feel like most people won't know what this is. Like, I guess with the context, yes. But I also don't love the idea of JK as like, just kidding. So I feel like this is the winner for sure. And I'm excited to see how it turns out. I can definitely show you this, but it kind of involves something that guests should not know, so I might not until later. I've kind of saved some of the signage. I'm sure you guys know that because I'm not showing a lot in case a lot of guests watch these. I know I don't get too many views, but like the views are probably only my friends and family, so we're just gonna hold off for a little bit. But here's a little behind the scenes for you. Hello friends, it is later on. We are back from running some errands. We decided to do tacos tonight. I was gonna do the fajita veggie bowls, but I was just craving some little carbs, so got this shredded lettuce, which we don't usually buy. So we're gonna use this, pinto beans, and we're just gonna figure it out. We also got crumble cookies. It's been a while. It's been like 3 months or something, 2 or 3 months. I think. So, this lineup looked fire. Do cornbread.
That's cornbread?
Mm-hmm.
You mean cornflakes?
Holy fuck. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. I'm gonna go with red velvet. This is notoriously my favorite flavor, like anywhere. Oh yeah. Cookies and cream.
Yeah.
You excited?
This
This
is
is
my
like
favorite.
Jared's fave, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
You have that one then.
Oh, you don't like that one?
What is this though?
Fried ice cream.
Fried ice cream. Okay, and it's a chilled one.
But it is chilled.
Mhm.
Talking about good. That's great.
I just really like the cornbread, the red velvet, and the waffle. Oh my god.
The chocolate
waffle's coming
cookies and
apart.
cream tastes like it's a cookie, but it tastes like a brownie as well.
The waffle be taking me to church. The waffle do be hitting different. It's just
Yeah.
so good.
That is very good.
I think if I had to rate them, waffles 1, cornbread, red velvet, fried ice cream, and cookies and cream.
Yeah, I guess if I had to rate them, waffle, corn flake, chocolate, fried ice cream. No, Red velvet and Fridays for me.
Yeah. Good morning. I just woke up. I'm like really not awake yet. But I'm going to PT. It's about 8 a.m. on Friday. So happy Friday. I will show you my PT exercises today and just clarify what he assigns me. But we are gonna go drive over there and get evaluated and see what's up. I'm so excited he had a last minute opening. I think it's gonna be so good. So that is what is on my morning agenda. And then I have 2 client calls when I get home. So that's about it. Hello friends, I am back. Great news, it is the same thing most likely. Nothing new and alarming. He thinks I will pass PT with flying colors this time again and much faster hopefully. So he thinks in the next month or so this will go away. Do have to go back to PT, do have to do my exercises. He's actually already progressing me though to the next round of VOR2. And if you don't know, like in vestibular PT, there's like a eye chart, like you'd see at an eye doctor, optometrist office. And there's lines, you know, and they have you read the lines. And obviously, like when you're still, nothing's wrong. But then what they do is you stand still and they do this, and you have to like read. It's like really debilitating. And an average person, it depends what their baseline is, but their baseline could be most of the wall. It could be like maybe they're off a line or 2. Mine personally though is I can read the entire thing, and we retested that once I had recovered last time. So I know that my baseline is being able to see while I'm moving. So I'm about a 2-line deficit right now, 2.5. And I think I was like a 4 or 5 last year when I first had this vestibular incident. So that's great to know. It's like kind of half the severity, which is what I was thinking. I'm making breakfast, by the way. I made my breakfast. I'm doing some watermelon. It's so ripe and delicious. And then a little egg breakfast sandwich with the jalapeno cream cheese from Philadelphia. Anyway, basically, yeah, it's just a minor version of what happened last time. And I think it's just, he thinks it's, you know, stress and anxiety, just the prolonged, like, just tense place that my nervous system was in. I also was doing a lot of good, like, stress relieving exercise earlier when I did 75 soft. And I kind of stopped that abruptly, like, end of April. And then I kind of just, like, have fallen off. Like, I'd go for like weekly walks, like here and there, but like I really think what was getting me through all of the wedding planning stress early on were those walks. So I think it was just a perfect storm, as we're kind of calling it, and all these things work together in harmony to bring hell back to earth. And so it's gonna be a constant lifelong thing that I'm gonna have to deal with. And maybe like mindfulness meditation or like things like that. But basically, like, the symptoms are real, but it's actually, there's a term, PPPD, persistent postural perception or something like that, dizziness, where like it's there, but your body is making up something. Like the symptoms are there, but there's no real reason they're there other than anxiety. So I'm guessing that's kind of part of what this is. And like the nervous system just like was done after all of that. So take it from me, if you're a new bride or whatever, like you just really need to watch out for yourself. Obviously, like I already had a prior condition from a virus, so like this is just what it manifested into for me. But I think like it's important for all of us to just check our boundaries and, you know, whatever. But I gotta eat up. I got a last call with a client in 10 minutes. First call went great. But yeah, this is just gonna kind of be my life. I'm assigned some new activities, so I'll show you those. One of them, specifically because I get dizzy doing this right now, is laying flat, like on my pillow in bed, and then doing this, and then really quickly doing that, and then really quickly doing that. It doesn't hurt, like it doesn't have anything right now because I'm like pretty upright, but when I'm lying flat, just like the mixture of like the different motions and stuff is just a little bit too much for me. So the whole thing, just to recap if you missed last year, the whole thing with vestibular PT is that you evoke and like provoke the certain feelings over and over again to the point where like your body can like naturally get its balance system back in order again. And it's a lengthy process because unfortunately it's like a habit and a pattern. So once your body like thinks that you're right side up or like, you know, not right side up, it just kind of stays in that like status for like a while until it can be like, oh, okay, we're not right side up, and it can like reprogram. So unfortunate, but I have no doubts that I will make a full recovery. Like, I just have to stay in this positive headspace, and like worrying about it and like paying attention to the dizziness is not helping. So I know that. And my therapist and I covered that yesterday as well. So I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm hungry though, so I'm listening to what my body needs and giving it its nutrients, and then we will have a great next call. First, I'm gonna do my little walking exercises. So we basically just march like this, and we look and take in the visual stimuli around us. And then we're gonna do VOR 1, then we'll do VOR 2. We'll kind of do it all and just see what we get up to. Yeah, we're just gonna practice, we're gonna train our brains. I'm gonna show y'all what we're doing. And then we actually got prescribed a new exercise, which is called pencil push-ups or pen push-ups. And you basically just find a pen that has like some writing on it or whatever, and you focus on a letter or a number, and then you bring it all the way close to your nose, and it basically just allows that system to be moving. So first we're gonna walk. I'll show you that. So basically, I'm just here, and I'm just balancing and walking. And then it's 1 rep when I'm all the way back. So you can just tell you're kind of like off balance. But, you know, that's what we gotta do. And this one's a little tricky. So this one is VOR 1, which is basically, there's like a letter on the wall, on the door right there. You can kind of see the red, or the yellow sticky note. And we're just gonna do this while looking at it. And the reps again, and again, like I'm saying, I'm just documenting for myself in case this happens again. The reps are 60 seconds, so 1 minute long, 3 reps, and then 3 times a day, sprinkled throughout the day. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna also start VOR 2, which is where the sticky note is in your hand, and you're doing this stuff. So we're gonna start that, and then I think I might do a pencil push-ups and the bed exercises tonight, just so I'm like spacing them out. I'm not doing too much craziness, so we shall see. So stand here. You kind of stand as much as you can stand it, you know? No pun intended. Also, the heat is definitely not helping, but that's how it be. And you just kind of shake your head as fast as you can without the target feeling like it's moving. So you kind of slow it down. Whatever you need here. I'm looking at the B, and I have my stopwatch going on my watch. Okay, and then that will elicit the dizziness, so you just kind of take a second to come down from it. But it's supposed to like bring you up to a good spot. Okay, second one. It really should only take a few seconds to recover, but totally is based on the severity of whatever you had wrong with you. And then I am gonna do the up and down, but it doesn't really impact me that way. So I don't think it's really gonna do anything. And it gives me headaches, that's the problem. But I think it's important to do it at least for this week and just make sure that's all tuned up too. So we'll just do this. And then sometimes if I feel stuck, I think about saying yes or no, like motioning, and that helps The other thing I notice as someone with impaired vision is that I see floaters just from my eyes having to do these exercises. Wowza. So those are the exercises here, and now we kind of just let our body come down because I'm feeling a little woo. Like you kind of feel like you just spun around, you know, on like a spinny top ride, or like you're on a boat. So I'm gonna come down from these and then I'll show you part 2. Thank gosh I have stickies from my wedding planning wall. So I'm gonna write the same. You know, I actually think I did a K last time, so we're just gonna stick with that. It really doesn't need to be any specific letter, and kind of needs to be centered. That's why I'm kind of struggling here. So just a K in the middle of the piece of paper, and then basically what you're gonna do is 30-second reps 3 times in a row. So 3 reps of 30 seconds, and then I think this one's like 2 or 3 times a day. I think you want to work up to 3 times, and then you can also work up to 60 seconds, but for beginning, I'm just going to do 30. So we're going to do first just VOR 2, which is where you follow it, you know, and then there's VOR cancellation, which is where you move it, but your head isn't moving, and you just follow it. So anyway, we're gonna do those, and then, yeah, like I said, I'll probably do like the pencil push-ups and the bed stuff like later. But basically, you would take something with a letter, and then you just like the S in Sharpie, you would just focus on it, and then you just bring it in, like right here. Then you bring it out. Woo! It just definitely causes it's very alarming if you've never done it before. And you do like 5 to 10 reps of this, just like once a day. So I will do that later. But yeah, it's pretty cray-cray. So we're gonna do these. I'm gonna set my little timer. We're just gonna do a 30-second moment. Move with it, and this is basically really disorienting you because the entire background is spinning. So you just do this purpose, and you don't want to go too far out. If it went out to here, I can't see it, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be turning your body like that much. Okay, whew. Yeah, I feel like we were up to a minute on these, but you know what? We'll start at 30 seconds for the first couple days, that's fine. And then you just swap your hand and you do it in this one. These aren't as bad as the other one. The other one's definitely worse. But also I'm doing these for less duration. I'm telling you guys, it's like a workout. Like you definitely get dizzy, but that's the whole point, is that you just keep making yourself a little dizzier every single day. And you never want to go above like 2 or 3 points from your baseline, which was also what I explained earlier. So if for whatever reason I'm just like completely dizzy by this, I give myself time to recover, modify the exercise, or like whatever. So I am just tired, I'm PMSing. I had a long day, lots of client calls, and that can drain me pretty easily. So I think a lot of emotions are going on this day. My head's gonna stay still. And then I'm gonna turn my head a little bit. Whoa, that one really fucks me up. But like I said, you just stay with it in your range of vision. Okay. So those are the exercises. Like I said, I'll do the pencil push-ups. I will do the stuff in the bed later. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling what I used to. Just like, wow, that's a lot of energy. And then obviously, in addition to these exercises, like we basically just like don't want to stop driving, don't want to stop going to like busy supermarkets. I think Mariners games would be really good for me. With big stadiums with lots of people. It sucks and it's very alarming, but you just have to like embrace the symptom and like keep your anxiety down. And then basically the more exposure, the more your brain learns to compensate for it. And that's like the kicker, is that a lot of people don't, I mean, not a lot of people, but like if you don't recover, it's likely because you're not pushing yourself. And that's like the really hardest part about this diagnosis, is that if you are not willing to work hard for the cure, there isn't like a magical pill. Like you have to make yourself shittier to become better. And it's just because like I said, those habits and those like signals get sent to your brain, and it just like, it needs time. And so, I mean, you could recover, but vestibular PT is like really necessary for like catching it early and getting it going. If you just stay in bed and like try to minimize the dizziness, it can become like a chronic thing. And so I guess like that's what I've tried to learn, and try to minimize my stress and really dedicate myself to the program again. And yeah, just hope these exercises work, because we don't got all fucking summer, and we got a wedding to plan and a batch to have fun with. So I'm just very grateful. I know it's an honor and a privilege to have an amazing PT team with very good specialists and have the money to be able to afford the healthcare. But I hope even my 30 followers, you know, like just raising some awareness in case one of you guys gets it, or like a family member gets it, you'll know exactly what to do. Vestibular PT is like the #1 first stepping stone. They do a full evaluation and see like what could be causing it. If it's vertigo, they can just do the Epley maneuver, and they can just readjust everything. But if it is in fact like a more severe vestibular hypofunction or failure or whatever, those are the specialists who can help figure out a treatment plan. And a lot of the time, like urgent care and hospital doctors, like yeah, they're trained, like they're not specialists. And they usually rule out like, okay, so you're not having a stroke, you're not having a heart attack, but it's really these people who can help long term with resolving lingering dizziness. So yeah, I don't know, there's still a lot of like unknowns, and I'm just like not really a fan of like not being able to pinpoint like what exactly like caused it. Like, was it the virus, and then like, was it my anxiety and stress levels that it came back from, or is this something else? Like, it is really hard, but you kind of have to like surrender and just, you know, I'm in perfect health otherwise. Like, there's nothing that would be causing this. There's no heart problem, there's no diabetes, there's no I don't suffer from like ongoing like super low blood pressure. There's no like issue that would be causing this. I don't have a neurological syndrome. So you just kind of have to trust the process. So I hope this is at all informative and interesting. This is kind of what the next couple weeks are going to be largely based around. Unfortunately, I thought we were going to have a better vlog for you, but I know a lot of my friends are also interested in this and kind of what I've been going through. So yeah, I hope this is interesting. I think that's all I'm going to show for this week, obviously. Tomorrow we have our menswear Grooms try on. I'm so excited to document that, and just keep the show on the road, even though things are cray-cray. We have literally been waiting for this game for like 2 hours. It's been weather delayed in Maryland. So anyway, the Mariners Root Sports thing is playing. I made the most delish summer sheet pan. Again, it's my same shit, but I just love it. It's so easy. Put a little balsamic glaze, some basil. Oh, she's beautiful. This is kind of funny, but Jared is actually taking golf lessons. He was really interested after his little trip on the batch trip. They played mini golf, and he was like, honestly, I feel like real golf would just like be a stress reliever and like a fun active thing I'd want to do. So he actually enrolled in golf lessons at a local place. So he is on his golf lesson right now, and he is stuck in traffic coming home. So I made dinner, and he should be here soon, and then I think we're gonna go out for a little nighttime walk. It is still pretty hot. It's 77 out, but I think it'll be nice to like get out, get some sunshine, take a little walkie. I haven't done that obviously, and Dave wants me to get back into it, so I think we'll take a walk and then just have a very chill night. I'm probably gonna chat with Jess and Kenzie, as I mentioned, and yeah, I'm just excited. Maybe the Mariners will start playing. Basically some stadiums don't have rooftops, which like ours has a rolling roof. So they have to wait out like the rain. So anyway, at least it wasn't like a late night game, but I'm guessing we're gonna be playing until like at least 10 or something. I don't even know. Depends when it starts, so. Mr. Golfer? Mr. Golfer? He had such a good time at his little golf lesson. He did really good for a first timer.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So we'll see, more updates to come. Maybe I'll give it a whack, give it a try. Yeah. Golf Loft in Tumwater if you're interested and you're local. Anyway, I'm out of breath. We're at the end of our walk. Nice, sunny. I like the wind. It makes it more bearable. Sunny summer night. Hello friends, you can't really see us. It's really sunny, but we are on our way to our fitting, his fitting. It's the Grooms try-on. So we're gonna go get him all situated, and then we are going to head to a food truck maybe. Oh, this is really bad. Also breaking out my little eyebrows, but I'm happy with them. And I had kind of a rough morning. I think the exercises are really taking it out on me. My little brain is really working.
You're just recalibrating.
Yes, I'm recalibrating. I'm a little robot that needs to be reprogrammed. So anyway, hopefully this won't be too long, and then I think we're gonna stop by a food cart and get little food truck stuff. Is he there?
12 to 8.
Oh, his favorite little barbecue place is there, so.
12 to 8 or sold out.
We'll get that. I'll probably get Mexican food, and it'll be a great Saturday. I got some client work done just briefly just now. I'm gonna tackle the rest of my inbox when I get home, but I'm just trying to like work relaxingly and not be too cray-cray. We went to pick up these golf clubs, or?
It's just a couple clubs.
Couple clubs from his new like golf instructor guy. He was like, yeah, I have like extras at home, I can like bring them. And then he also offered a bag. Which like bags are hundreds of dollars.
If a good bag is like 174 or 200.
He was like, oh, I have like 4 laying around. So anyway, he totally forgot he had like some kid stuff going on, but he's gonna swing by.
Yeah.
Also, he'll probably come with you. Well, depending on what time. But Maya and I are trying at 1 or 2. But before that, maybe you and I can go to Starbucks or something. So yeah, I and I are gonna chat tomorrow. Myers. Then we have my parents' house, but it's sunny. It's like 70 degrees, 70 to 75. It's like perfect weather. And yeah, your girl is just doing her best. So we're gonna keep up the exercises and hope for a good week ahead. Oh wow.
And yes, you guys come in here, even though the rooms are very spacious.
Yes.
Room for all the things. 10.5. 10.5 wide.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So we can always play around with that.
What are you feeling? Your opinion, knowing my dress, which one are you feeling? Like the color? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I really think the black. I know you like want to just like live your best life and try something new, but like.
Hey, this is the experience.
I think
we'll
you
see,
could always do this for like, you know, dads or whatever, you know, or whatnot. But I think your guys' main photos,
and this
I
one
feel
does
like
have a vest.
Yes.
For whatever reason, he thought he just didn't remember.
Yes.
But it did.
Totally.
That one
Yep.
has a vest too.
Yep, it's all a vest. Yep.
I just keep the camera on. I'm kidding. All right, we will reveal.
You'll just have a little pop, just like that.
Okay.
Yep. The only thing is that your little white little button there
It won't be
showing.
showing. Yeah.
With a longer vest.
You look
Yeah.
so handsome. That's crazy.
Isn't this exciting?
It's so
I
fun.
love it.
Great.
Love. Okay.
He really wants the bow tie to work, so I'm,
Let's do the
I'm
bow
very
tie.
excited.
I love the bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh, you and Issa will be so cute matching.
Totally. And then he'll have his little suspenders.
Oh, that's cute. That's the right color too for the burgundy, I feel like. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, it's so cute.
And I feel like the length is pretty good.
Ooh, those are sharp. I love the
Those
kind of
look
the
nice.
pointed. Yeah.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
And they're matte, but they still have a little sheen to them, you know, so they still look formal enough.
Look at this little traditional groom. You look like a cake topper.
Yeah.
The bow tie's so good. Oh, and him and our little ring bearer matching. Our ring bearer really wanted a bow tie.
Oh yeah.
So I think this will be good.
It brings me back to when I was ring bearer.
Aww.
I had a bow tie on, and I was in a vest. And
You look so cute. And these shoes are so sharp.
oh yeah.
And they may have matching red socks. So excited. But yeah, these pants are too big. So we're gonna do the ultra slim fit, which were like those, and get it in this color probably. Cool. So we know the fits. We're doing the fitted shirt, the longer vest, the ultra slim pants, black ensemble, and I like the color. There's a bow tie. Yeah, that's nice. You want to go out into the natural light and see? I know it's awkward with people there, but
Easy, you guys. That was so
I love
simple.
it.
And I'm totally gonna look to see if we have those apple red socks.
Yeah, that would be nice. You look so good though. You're so handsome. Out for another walk. My golf king is off to the range.
This is.
His coach really hooked him up.
I
A
saved.
full set and a bag, tailor made.
Yeah, they're like 20 years old, but they they need a cleaning and they need to be regripped. And there's the golf bag.
These golf balls, golf
Yeah,
bag.
there's golf balls in here. I've got the bag itself is only 2 years old, he said. So it's I just have 20-year-old clubs. Had to look them up.
That's crazy.
I don't know how old the putter is because the putter's a different brand.
He really hooked you up.
He did.
So Jared's gonna go do that. We got our first draft of our vows done today. How are you feeling about yours?
Good. I know there's going to be a little bit of like stuff I need to fill in probably, but I have a good layout.
I'm so excited. I hope people react. That's like what I was telling Jared. Like I have these things where it's like pause for someone for a reaction or whatever, and I'm like, oh god, what if they don't? They'll get it though. Anyway, I am gonna Zoom with Maya pretty soon. We will pop on the Zoom, and then I'm working on some client work, working on lots of different things. You know what I might try today, Jared? Putting my backdrop up for the batch on the holder.
The holder that we have.
I'm very concerned about it.
Alright.
But Maya can keep me company. Next morning, I wanted to close off this vlog. As you saw, I enjoyed a lovely dinner. My dad made the is it pasta fresca? It's so good. It's like one of my favorite meals that he made growing up. So I requested that, and then we had a lovely walk. We got some ice cream and watched some RuPaul, and it was just a lovely night. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this crazy chaotic vestibular PT vlog. I'll be back at you very soon. We're getting closer and closer to the batch, and more stuff will be coming up. And I feel hopeful for this next week. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.